When you are not objective, we'll tell you are not objective. And it's our right. We don't have to be right, by the way. It's our view. If I find a certain media station is not objective, I'll say so in broad daylight. If you find the deputy president is out of order, you also say so. But let us not have rules for one group and not for another. You also must allow us, as leaders of this country, as Kenyans also, to hold you to account as you enjoy the media freedom that is enshrined in the Constitution.
Your Excellency, Article 131 of the Constitution, Section 2, Subsection E, says, the President shall ensure the protection of human rights and fundamental freedoms and rule of law. Now, Article 34 of the Constitution is explicit on freedom of the media, which means it is guaranteed under the rights and fundamental freedoms. That is non-negotiable. Now, when you talk of that assurance, when you took oath of office on 13th of September,
yes,
protecting and upholding the Constitution is key among them.
Yes.
You are under the presidency. You are tasked to protect the freedom of the media because it's under the non-negotiable rights,
yes,
rights and fundamentals.
Yes.
You were in Murang'a recently,
yes,
and you spoke clearly, yes, that the media attempted to cross your path. You hammered them 9-0 in your own words,
yes,
and said, "Hata hapa mbele tumeongoja mtaona." Less than 48 hours, Senate Majority Leader and Kericho Senator Aaron Cheriot took to social media and singled out two sectors, the media and the banks, yes, and he said a way has to be found to crush them. What does that speak when it comes to freedom of the media? What is the agenda of this administration as far as the media freedom is concerned? Absolutely.
I repeat what I said in Murang'a. We hammered the media 9-0 because media was part of Azimio. And we hammered Azimio and all its affiliates, including the media. That's what I meant. And in another election, if the media is in bed with our opponents, we'll crush them, politically speaking. You remember, the media sponsored headlines against President William RUTO. The media ran fake opinion polls which were discounted on the ballot. The media had false narratives against the candidature of William RUTO and I. As late of last week, the Standard media, against all known journalistic ethics, ran a headline that Gachagua and his wife had asked for 1.5 billion. All the other newspapers reported correctly. They went ahead to say that Gachagua had demanded for 1.5 billion, which was untrue. Gachagua does not demand for any money. The office of the deputy president is a public office that is supposed to be funded from the public. Gachagua, the deputy president, has a spouse, not a wife. It was a very biased piece of journalism. They went ahead to say that Gachagua demanded. The minister, former minister, had said they had requested on behalf of the deputy president and his office. There is nowhere he talked of a demand. But the Standard newspaper, that has been very biased against our administration, went ahead to write lies to the people of Kenya. And we are saying, much as we respect the freedom of the press, when you go haywire, when you degenerate into gutter press and yellow journalism, we'll call you out. Just as we respect your right to call us out. So it's a mutual relationship. And the media cannot arrogate itself the moral high ground that it can criticize others, but cannot be criticized where they go wrong. You, the media, carried fake opinion polls. The people of Kenya on the 9th of August put you to shame. And we kept on saying these are sponsored polls. And we called you out. We saw owners of media stations on top of a lorry, a media owner campaigning for Azimio. That is not objectivity. We had to call them out. So if you want